Hello and welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, do please click the little subscribe button that's in the bottom corner. We are here today, courtesy of Maria Marbella, to have a look at this Sea Ray 540. Now I've got to be honest with you, I don't see many of these around, certainly not in the UK, but this is quite an impressive boat and is oozing with space on board. Starting with the high-low bathing platform, and you can see it's got the chocks ready for the dinghy, which means that the rest of the boat is not having to hide behind a tender garage. You do get a bit of storage underneath that sunbathing section there. Let's go and have a quick look on board. So a swim ladder down there. In case you're wondering what these circular or oval spaces are, that's to let the water come through the swim platform as you're lowering it down. Shore power comes in over here through this little locker in there, and you've also got a controller for the swim platform and a freshwater deck wash. As I say, this entire section here is storage underneath, and you'll notice also that the backrests swivel around, so you can have them facing either way. You can either have them facing in for dining or facing out for sunbathing. Sea gate here to keep everybody on board, and a deck shower there if you just had a swim. Once you're on board, you have access to the side decks over there, and then, as I say, these two cushions can now turn around and face forwards, giving you access and enabling you to maximise this dining space and leisure space under the cover of the hard top. So there's a big hard top with glazing in and an opening section right at the front, but equally there's an extender that runs out the back, so you can make sure that you're getting as much shade as you want. Or equally, you can zip in those panels at the side and the back and have the air conditioning running to keep it super cool. Engine access is underneath the floor. It's running a couple of 712 horsepower Cummins diesel engines, I think. But I'm not going to look at the engines because I say we're at a boat show and they kindly close the boat off for us to have a look around. What a vast amount of entertaining space. As you would expect, there's storage underneath all of those seats running down the side and obviously at the back there. So there's a little drinks station here with fridges, or chopping board there. There's a fridge under there and some additional cups storage in there. Little sink here, I say little sink, half decent sink. Trash down there. AC controller up there, and then there's a decent little run of bench seating / lounging up here to keep the captain company when he's going along. As you can see, two really decent Stid helm seats. These are probably the masters of seats. Very serious helm station there, and as I say, we've got these two proper captain's chairs with the fold down footrests, so you can fold those down when you're in the seats. Armrest, and they are then height adjustable as well. And the nice thing about them, actually, just to go back a sec, is it's very easy. So the co-pilot or the navigator can easily get out and the captain can move without having to everybody shift around the place. Nice, clean, simple helm station, two big Raymarine systems, usual bits and pieces, array of carling switches. As I say, this runs running Cummins diesel engines. So you've got the throttle controllers, and then here you've got the joystick controller as well. Big, decent screens with 3 wipers running forwards. So I'm going to sit myself in the helm seat for the sake of it and give you an idea of what it's like to captain this boat. Pretty impressive. So that's the helm station. So the storage lockers all the way down the side here. A nice big aperture to get down into the cabin. So no catching your head on the way down, and relatively shallow steps taking you down into this rather lovely downstairs saloon galley area. So starters, on the starboard side, it's a big leather sofa, storage underneath all of those seats, and coffee table, which also has storage underneath it, and I believe is a high-low, so you can drop that up and down. If we swing around to the port side, very, very large galley with storage and bits and pieces up in these cupboards. And I think, if I'm right, the end one, yeah, has your distribution. Decent sized fridge freezers. So that one is your fridge. That one is your freezer. Kenyan halogen hob. Decent size, very big sink. Combination microwave oven over there. And then we've got big run of storage lockers right the way across the top here. Hull windows down both sides. TV down the back, and actually there you can see how nice and shallow those steps are. Acres and acres of headroom. If I turn the camera around, there you go. And also it's quite nice is there's a little glass panel forward of the helm station that helps to throw light in there, and you'll see also there's a blind across there, so you can run that across to keep it nice and dark, but lovely. I mean, it's a hot day in Palma today and the aircon's running, so it's beautifully cool and relaxing down here. TV over the back there, and also there's a pocket door, so this panel here slides across there to completely close off what is effectively those two cabins and the heads. So this could potentially be a day head if you wanted it. So in here is decent sized shower, which you'd expect on an American boat. Vacuum flush loo, vanity unit, mirror, and a little bit of window space there from the whole windows. That feeds, we're going to do this in reverse order now, that feeds the twin bunk cabin in here, which is quite small, but kids will love it. Twin berths, go back fairway, second one down below, storage in that cabinet down there, and this TV swings out and faces those two berths, so anyone who's in there can watch TV. So that's cabin 3. This is effectively cabin number 2, so tucked under double berth, giving you loads and loads of space. Again, tons of headroom down here. Light coming into the hull windows and plenty of storage through that locker down there. Couple of drawers and then another locker in there. Each one of these has its own air conditioning controller. And as I say, you can close this pocket door off, so if you've got kids in there, you can keep them closed off from the main saloon, which is incredibly spacious. So if we move forward, that takes us through this door here to the master cabin. Oops, which is forward. Big centerline double bed, light streaming into the foredeck hatch, and it will be coming in through the side windows, but we've got the blinds down today to help the aircon out a bit. Lots and lots of storage in the cupboards both sides. So there's storage in there. There is then storage on the other side as well. TV on the wall, and behind this door is the ensuite heads. So nice vanity unit with storage underneath there, inset sink, big mirror, really decent size American style shower, and then heads, and then access as a second day head through that door there, which is the door we've just looked at in there. So there you have it. So there you go. Quite an impressive amount of space for a Sea Ray 540. So before we finish up, let us go and have a quick look around the deck. So you can gain access from both sides. You can lift out that corner cushion there and go around the side there, or you can go up the step here. Grab handles all the way, and that takes you out onto the side deck. Grab handles running all the way up. When you're up here, you can then see that sliding section on the sunroof, mini radar arch with that open array radar. Lots and lots of deck space. Big. There's that window we saw down below that throws light down into the saloon. A couple of sun lounges with pop-up backs. Nice big deck space forward here. Forward hatch we looked at into the forward cabin, and then anchor handling gear, very American with a forward spotlight. Nice to see a bollard. Switches down here to operate the anchor winch, and then in here, and well, you'll see that on a bright sunny day, but lots and lots of space for the anchors and fenders and lines down there. So we shall finish up with a quick view of the Palma Boat Show for you. Thank you very much to Marina Marbella for letting us have a look around their boat. Do please like and subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed the tour, and I look forward to seeing you next time round. Thank you very much for watching.